What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Geeks Who Like Sports Mashup! As always, I'm Ray Carsillo. That's my best friend, Elias. Lee, we got a great one for the folks today. We were talking about all the movie theater upgrades that are coming to the people over the next 3 years. $2 billion. The National Alliance of Theater Owners, another NATO, is spending. What upgrades do you want to see in your movie theater experience, buddy?
Yeah, the first thing we have to jump over here, Ray, is the cost. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see an appropriately cost experience for, let's just say 6 hours, five hours, 6 hours with my kids. 2 of those hours are obviously going to be the movie.
Yeah.
All right. I think there's another hour for eating and then 2 hours to have some fun. So one thing I'd like to see is, in addition to the popcorn aisle, maybe some other food options, right? Maybe up the game a little bit where I'm coming here to eat as well. Not necessarily bringing popcorn into the theater. I'm going to have my lunch or my dinner before or after the film. And I want to have some good food in there. I would say movie theaters have upped this a little bit recently, but it's not good enough. Do you agree with that?
I mean, out here, I think it's a little better. I mean, for sure. Like we get pizzas and we get quesadillas, we get chicken fingers, we've got, so the thing is that you're going to pay for it, but depending on where you go, you could get a really nice meal.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to up this and say, I don't want to pay for it. I want to pay a one-time all-inclusive fee.
There we go.
All right. And that the dinner is included in it. Now there might be some upsellable extras.
Sure.
But let's just say it's $50 a ticket and meal is now included.
Nice.
Okay.
I want VR. I want virtual reality headsets. I want more immersive experience either in the theater or alongside the theater. We've had some great Star Wars VR experiences, some really immersive, or laser tag, like where you're all dressed up as stormtroopers and stuff, like Ghostbusters VR experiences. There are so many big IPs coming to theaters now. I actually went over the weekend to a Beetlejuice immersive pop-up kind of experience. You can just put those in the theaters.
Oh, it makes too much sense, Ray. They can't do that.
It's you have your cosplayers, you have your actors walking around like, hey, look at this, I'm creating jobs. Like we got all extra people, a lot of out-of-work actors here in LA. They need these pop-ups, trust me. You can, and you have like an hour, you can do themed food in those spots. But this way you can either before or after really immerse yourself in that movie IP in these sort of pop-ups. Just do it right next to the theaters.
Well, speaking of immersion and speaking as a father, one of the things I love about Disney World and other places is the meet the character booths for the younger kids. And I think that's something. If you got a kids movie, why would you not have a booth where you can take pictures and meet the main character of some of these movies? I mean, the kids love it. They line up for it. Again, you don't charge for this. It's part of the experience, in my opinion. I mean, it's part of the admission fee, I should say, right? And you can give them a guide and you can give them extra things and extra material so they actually leave with something, take it home. Now you've got marketing at the house. So that's just from an experience standpoint. I would love to see them bring back old school arcades that are 25 to 50 cents a pop, not these new school arcades where it's $5 to play a game. I think people our age would love that and enjoy showing our kids the games that we played as a kid. I think that's a pretty obvious one. I'm not against a lot of the theaters we talked about this on the show are bringing in pickleball courts, bowling alleys. I'm not against the physical nature of it. I just think it has to be kind of an adjoined place that you can get into from the theater. It's not something you have to do. Obviously, that's not for everyone. So I like the idea of that. Also, Ray, my last thing is, Phantom events when they bring like concerts to the theaters.
Yes.
I want to see an expanded library of why can I watch a hockey game in a movie theater? Why can I not compete on PlayStation or Xbox at the theater and have a tournament there? I do not know why they've never utilized that option.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's so right there. You have a gigantic screen. You are not playing movies 24/7 a day on these screens. And if you are, you're not selling them all out. Why would you not put Monday Night Football in a theater? And I know there are rules from ESPN about that. So work with them on it. They get a piece of the admission. You can have Monday Night Football in theaters around the country with an immersive experience. We just talked about the food. I wouldn't necessarily do that at 40, but at 25, man, you and I would have been there in a heartbeat every 100%. Monday night. 100%. I don't know how they haven't done that yet. Or again, do an old school gaming competition. Mario Kart it, man. Why would you not do this?
Yeah. No, I will say you need to work, and you can work on this. It is hard sometimes to play games on a projector because there's a latency thing, but
They could do this.
I was going to say you have IMAX technology, you have 3D technology.
There's no way I would believe they wouldn't do that, right? You could totally do that.
100%.
All right, and not to mention, there's enough people watching Twitch, and you could probably stream people playing live, and that would work too.
Yeah, 100%. You could actually, you could have the biggest Twitch streamers on their channels.
Why would you not? My kid would. I would have to hold them back.
Pretty much. So, but why would they do that, Lee? It makes too much sense. So, but anyway,
we'll see what they do.
We'll see. But anyway, folks, we want to
mash up. Was it too soon?
What you think?
Oh, you think? Damn it! We want to know what you think on the mashup.
For the mashup, what would you want to see at these new movie theaters? Again, they're spending $2 billion over the next 3 years.
Right, you got a $2 billion check. What are you putting in the movie theaters? Comment below. Let us know. Email us.
Yes.
Lee or Ray at geekswholiksports.com.
Yes. And and thanks everybody for Lee, I'm Ray, and this has been the Geeks Who Like Sports Mashup.